Welcome, everyone. My name is Judy Marsales. I'm a singer and a member of the Hamilton Music Advisory Team. On behalf of the City of Hamilton and the Hamilton Music Advisory Team, welcome to Music Mondays. As Hamilton is the recording location for each of our videos, we recognize that we are situated upon the traditional territories of the Erie, Neutral, Huron-Wendat, Haudenosaunee, and Mississaugas. This land is covered by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Belt Covenant, which was an agreement between the Haudenosaunee and the Anishinaabeg to share and care for the resources around the Great Lakes. We further acknowledge that this land is covered by the Between the Lakes Purchase of 1792 between the Crown and the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. Today, the City of Hamilton is home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we recognize that we must do more to learn about the rich history of this land so that we can better understand our roles as residents, neighbors, partners, and caretakers. We welcome everyone from across Hamilton to Music Mondays, and now that we are virtual, viewers from beyond our city as well, as far as the internet goes. This is the third year for Music Mondays. Usually, it's presented as a free lunch hour concert series at Hamilton City Hall, but we had to adapt to the COVID regulations. So Music Mondays is being presented now online. And interestingly enough, it's a 5-part virtual series with a new video release every Monday. All the videos included in this series have been pre-recorded following the current COVID-19 regulations. We are grateful to the musicians featured in the series for recording themselves at home in a safe manner. Music Mondays was developed to provide a paid gig to local musicians and to celebrate our local talent. We hope that you will discover some new music and support our local artists through this series. Today's video will feature short performances, approximately 7 minutes each, from local blues musicians: Nicole Christian featuring Alfie Smith, Jay Harvey and the Inner Demons, and of course, Steve Strongman. You can find the full bios and links for each musician on our website, hamilton.ca/Music Mondays. Well, today's guest, Steve Strongman, not only a fabulous musician, but one of Hamilton's really celebrated performers. And it's my pleasure today to talk to Steve. And I'm just so excited to have him join me today. So Steve, you are a JUNO award-winning bluesman who relocated to Hamilton around, I think, 2007. What brought you to Hamilton?
Well, let me say thank you so much for those kind words, Judy. It's very nice to be here. Nice to see you. Nice to chat with you, even though it is only virtually. In the words of several great bluesmen, they've always said, "Why does a man move anywhere?" The answer is for a woman. So I met my wife. Meredith was I'm originally from Kitchener-Waterloo, and Meredith was going to school there, and we met there and fell in love. And I was on the road all the time anyway. So she's originally from Hamilton, as is my mom's from Hamilton. My dad's from Hamilton. My 2 older brothers are born here in Hamilton. So I have wonderful family ties here in Hamilton. So it was an easy move from KW to come here.
Well, we are so delighted to have you here. So tell our listeners, what is the Hamilton blues music scene like?
Well, it's legendary. Having been a part of it for so many years now, I'm happy and proud to say that anytime you're touring around the world and you tell people that you're from Hamilton, right away they something comes along with that. And from great artists that paved the path for us, like King Biscuit Boy and so many others, and Crowbar and all those great blues bands. It's Hamilton's really carved out a name for itself as being a real high level music town, and I think it deserves that for sure.
Well, Steve, I've had the pleasure of coming to many of your performances and I absolutely love them. So, are there any local venues or events that you really enjoyed playing at?
Yeah, I've had so many. I mean, there's so many great places from me doing, weekly shows here and just trying to build a career and then getting an opportunity to play at Hamilton Place. Hamilton Place is probably, if I had to pick one, just because there's been so many special nights for me there. I opened for Buddy Guy there, I opened for Joe Cocker there, and so many other people, and seeing great shows there. That's always been a really special one for me. But also, I think that any community has to have many places that you can play in order to really be able to nurture a Hamilton scene like that. So, I'm in a unique position because I've played so many different kinds of places, like from small bars and patios to big halls and theaters, So I think that everywhere that supports live music in Hamilton, we have to continue to try and nurture that. It's been tough times recently, but we have to really try and make sure that when we're able to, we can all get back and support them.
Boy, that is the truth. I think we all really, really miss our music for sure. Are there any other perhaps events or venues that you look forward to playing at again in the future when we're all able to get back?
I'd say anywhere and everywhere is really the answer to that. Just like I said, trying to get back and get in front of people. There's nothing like being in a room with live music. But having said that, musicians are always faced with different challenges, and we always have to try and pivot is the key word these days, and do whatever it is that you can, from supporting a series like this to doing really whatever you can, live streaming shows or anything else. We have to do whatever we can, and as soon as we're able to get back in person, that'll be a great time for everyone, I think.
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more. So, Steve, we know this has been a very, very difficult time for all of the local musicians with the COVID happening. What has your experience been like as a professional musician?
It's been very difficult for all musicians, depending on whatever facet of the music business that you've been in. But I'm very lucky that I've had some positive opportunities come from this. Things that perhaps wouldn't have happened had I been touring and too busy to look into other areas. So one of those things was I signed a publishing deal with Linus Entertainment for my entire past catalog, which has been re-released, which is wonderful. And I also signed a record deal with Stony Plain Records. So I've been able to focus on working in the studio, which is what I've been doing so much. But I really feel for a lot of my friends that are international touring artists that have just had so many shows canceled, myself included, in having all those shows canceled. But it's also been unique to have this kind of time to be able to focus on something that I wouldn't normally have been able to put this kind of time and energy into. And that's writing. So I've got a new project that'll be coming out next year. It's a collective with several different blues artists that I won't mention just yet, a yet to be unnamed project, but it's really exciting. And I'm currently in the studio writing demos for that. And it'll come out on Stony Plain Records next year.
Wow, that's amazing. If there's any good to come out of this crazy COVID time, it's given opportunity for that creative energy to be expressed. So that's
Totally. Yeah. And I talked to a lot of other musicians that think the same thing. They thought, it's certainly at the beginning, it's obviously been going on for quite some time now, but at the beginning, when would we ever have this time? Like, I had an entire summer that was uninterrupted with my wife and kids. That was the first time in 25 years that that's ever happened. Even if we go on vacation, I'm there for a few days and I'm on the road, because that's obviously a busy time for touring musicians. But I think that trying to focus and stay positive on these other opportunities is the way to go.
I think we all have to look at the good side and stay positive to stay healthy, right?
Yeah, you do. You pretty much have to.
So, in addition to the performers that we have mentioned today, do you have any other local blues recommendations that you would like to suggest to us?
I would probably ask you the same thing, Judy. You probably know as many of the performers that I do. We're very, very lucky to have some wonderful ones, but obviously some of our favorites, guys like Harrison Kennedy, he's amazing. And Jesse O'Brien and Tom and Chris Chambers and all the guys that we're lucky enough to have as part of the community here. I'd say go out and support every single one of them as much as you can.
Oh, I completely agree with you. There's a whole pile of virtual opportunities for everyone to tap into and support all of our local musicians, support our local artistic communities to the best of our ability. Steve, oh, you're so amazing, and I can't thank you enough for joining us today. We're
Thank you.
so glad to have such talented musicians such as yourself in our city.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure. Nice to be part of Music Mondays and continue to support live music out there. It's wonderful to chat with you, Judy. Thanks.
Well, thank you, Steve. So now on to the performances from Steve, as well as Nicole Christian, featuring Alfie Smith, and Jay Harvey and the Inner Demons. And for you who are listening, each performance is about 7 minutes long and is a great sample of their music. If you would like to hear more, we hope you will follow these musicians on social media, and please, please buy their music, buy a ticket to one of their virtual performances. They need all of your support, and we extend to them all of our love and support as well. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Judy.
Hi everybody, my name is Nicole Christian, and with me is Alfie Smith, and we're going to start off with one of mine. This is called Wolf Moon. Wolf moon rising on your knees to pray. On your knees now, honey child, before the break of day. Better ask the Lord, give them things you do and say. Left your children, your home, love on alarm. Thought you'd walk this earth and leave a special kind of mark. Iridescent dark. Wolf moon rising, on your knees to pray. On your knees now, honey child, for the break of day. Give them things you do and say. In the valley you seek for all you hide, but the twilight, it blurs them steady kind of lines. When the sun comes up, know this life just won't be mine. If I could catch you, I know that it would be my end. I would fall apart to slip inside the glow of your hand. Chasing shadows ain't no way, broken heart to learn to mend. Won't you lay your head in my lap? Tell me to be true. change, Lord, I'd be good enough. If I change, Lord, I'd be good enough. If I changed, I'd be good enough. Enough for you. I'd be good for you. Wolf moon rising, fall on your knees, pray. On your knees now, honey child, for the break of day. Better ask the Lord, give them things. Better ask the Lord, give them things. All them things that you do and say, all them things you do and say. This next one is a song called Barn Dance. It's a co-write with Stephen King. And it goes like this. Don't remember those times at the crab apple tree. Nothing, no, no, nothing, blinded sugar. Won't you take me one more, why don't you? Take me one more round. Thanks so much for listening, and thanks so much for the City of Hamilton for having us. Bye.
Hey, I'm John Harvey. I'm going to play some blues songs for you. I'm in a band called Monster Truck. We're a hard rock band. And we had a song called Devil Don't Care. And wrote the song a long time ago, and now I'm going to play it for you. It's one of my favorites. Here we go. Way far down at the road is a place I found where the devil used to go. Now he ain't been there for some time. You can tell by the way nothing good ever seems to find. No, the devil don't care about the bills you have to pay. Nah, the devil don't care about what you have to say. The devil don't care about you anymore. Well, now trouble used to be the mark of the beast, but with all these problems we gotta take the blame at least. It ain't him that it makes you do your wrong. It ain't him who gave me the words to sing me the song. Now the devil don't care which markets are not safe. No, the devil don't care if you think you're free and brave. And the devil don't care about you anymore. Your brother, how many times have you heard your sisters plea? Oh no, 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 oh no. Cause the devil don't care about what you have to say. No, the devil don't care if you think you're free and brave. No, the devil don't care about you anymore. No, 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 no. Ooh. I'm gonna play a standard now. This song's been played by everyone. Here's my version. It's House of the Rising Sun. There is a house in New Orleans. They call of the rising sun. Well, I got one foot on the platform and the other on the train. Well, I'm going back to New Orleans to wear my ball and chain. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. It's been the ruin of many a man, and all I know I'm one, and all I know I'm one. I always love that song. Alright, I'm gonna play one more song. This is an original that I wrote a long time ago, and I resurrected it from the grave for this year. So, proud to be a Hamiltonian. Happy that the city of Hamilton's putting this forward. Hope you enjoyed the songs, and hopefully we'll see you soon with Monster Truck or me or whatever. Just can't wait to get back performing. It's been a hard one for all of us music types. But yeah, this song's called Just One Night. Just one night, just one night with me, girl. Just one night, just one night with me, girl. Oh, you shine like a star in the sky. Oh, you shine like the stars in the sky. Just one night, you're the only friend. Just one night, you're the only friend. You tell them what kind of man I am. Oh, you tell them what kind of man I am. Oh, 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 you tell them what kind of man I am. Oh, you shine like the stars in the sky. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Thank you, enjoy.
Hi there, I'm Steve Strongman. I'm very happy to be part of Music Mondays here for the city of Hamilton. Thank you very much for having me. This is a song from my latest CD called Tired of Talking. The song's called Still Crazy About You. It goes like this. I got this feeling deep in my bones that you and me were still solid as a stone. Oh baby, I'm still crazy about you. I climb the walls with some things you do, but that is just because I feel so hard for you. Oh baby, I'm still crazy about you. called Haven't Seen It Yet. It goes like this. It's always one more thing that you want me to do. Seems like you got plans, well, I got some for you. Get yourself together, or maybe you ain't seen nothing yet, yeah. Well, if there's something better out there, haven't seen it yet. Why don't you act sweet like I know you can? You know talk is cheap, so honey, here I am. I got news for you. I can't give as good as I get. Well, if there's something better out there, haven't seen it yet. Why don't you act sweet like I know you can? You know talk is cheap, so honey, here I am. I got news for you. I can't give as good as I get, yeah. Well, if there's something better out there, haven't seen it yet. Well, if there's something better out there, haven't seen it yet. Thank you to the City of Hamilton for having me on Music Mondays. Be well, be safe out there, everybody. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Nicole Christian, Alfie Smith, John Harvey, and Steve Strongman for your great performances. If you love what you heard, and I hope you did, please follow these musicians on social media and please buy their music. Thank you to Steve Strongman for joining us in conversation. Thank you for watching on Facebook and YouTube. Come back next Monday for more performances from local hip-hop musicians such as Junior Bibble, LAGs, Paula Leon featuring Melez. And find out more about Music Mondays online at www.hamilton.ca/Music Mondays or follow City of Music on social media. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.